Welcome to the National Urban Technology Center's 25th Anniversary Virtual Benefit, an evening of giving, with your hosts, Annette Benning, Hill Harper, and Ted Danson. Special appearances by Edward Norton, Vanessa Williams, Jason Mraz, Cynthia Nixon, and Romeo Miller. With special tributes to Otsuka Pharmaceuticals, Kathy Bransford Zuckerman, Bruce Mosler, and Ray Chu and Vivian Scott Chu. With performances by Pink Martini and the Christian Cultural Center. Please welcome Academy Award winner Annette Benning.
Good evening and welcome to the National Urban Technology Center's 25th Anniversary Virtual Benefit. This will be a memorable evening filled with inspiration and giving.
That's right, Annette. This year's event looks a little different than past years as we don't have the pleasure of seeing everybody in person. Although it does feel amazing to have so many of you joining us from New York and around the country.
It does indeed, Hill. This evening, we unite to raise awareness and funds to help provide disadvantaged families with the training and technological tools to improve their children's academic success during the pandemic.
25 years ago, one woman decided it was time to work on building a bridge to close the digital gap for low-income students, establishing equal access to technology and digital resources for our most vulnerable communities, in particular, youth. Well, this idea grew into a mission, and since then, she has established computer centers for low-income residents across the country, serving nearly 2 million youth and adults in developing computer literacy for youth development and job training. Please welcome the founder and president of Urban Tech, Patricia Bransford.
Good evening, and welcome to the National Urban Technology Center's 25th anniversary celebration. Tonight is an extraordinary evening for us, and we are delighted to celebrate it with all of you. While we miss seeing you in person, we are excited to be able to connect with you virtually. We have so much gratitude tonight. Thank you for choosing Urban Tech for your generous support of our bold new initiative, the Parents Care Program, which delivers educational services to youth at home during the pandemic. I want to thank my family, members of the board of directors, and friends for being the force behind us tonight and who have all helped to make this event possible. These lead sponsors and our other generous supporters have made and continue to make it possible for us to fulfill our mission. The list includes the Trotter Charitable Trust, BTIG, CBS Viacom, Cushman & Wakefield, Nielsen, NBC, Telemundo, and Otsuka America Pharmaceutical. 25 years ago, after retiring from IBM, I thought about the disparities among disadvantaged families who lacked the technological skills needed to compete for jobs in the 21st century, and what those communities needed to address the most pressing issues standing in the way of high-quality education and job training. I thought there had to be a solution to drive transformational change and founded the National Urban Technology Center to bridge the digital gap and give every person a chance to succeed in a world rapidly becoming a service-based economy requiring technological skills to succeed. In the next 10 years, Urban Tech built over 500 high-tech centers in 50 states with funding from the U.S. Department of Justice to assist in building job skills, use technology to enrich education, and increase the capacity of community organizations to deliver services that improve the health and welfare of its families. Each center that we built had the capacity to train up to 1,000 residents each year in computer skills leading to high-paying jobs and more advanced information technology careers. Urban Tech had no idea how far this replication of high-tech centers would reach, but we believed that it would make a huge impact on raising the living standard of families in poor communities. And raise the standard of living it did. Many more computers were installed in homes, and residents formerly isolated from resources were networked to job banks, community resources, and online services for education and life skills. As a result, over 2 million residents were hired by businesses in the community that followed this innovative plan. Supporters like you made this expansion of opportunities in communities all over the country possible. Now we face a global pandemic that threatens the health and economic stability of America's communities and disproportionately impacts communities of color. Our youth are separated from their classrooms and left to learn at home on their own devices. Devices, ironically, that they do not have. Many of these youth, mainly black and brown, are falling farther and farther behind each day. At this time, Urban Tech calls on all of its dedicated supporters to help us reshape education to be available anytime and any place to better match the realities of the 21st century. Let's work together to provide education flexibility and economic opportunity for America's students and families. Let's use this opportunity to rise to the challenge with compassion and resilience as we push forward to make sure no child is left behind because of color or zip code. I stand here before you tonight asking you to continue to support our mission, now more than ever. Your support will help us implement this bold new initiative, which provides a smart classroom in every kid's home to ensure that no one is left out when schools are closed. That trains parents to support the smart classroom and become a co-equal partner with the school in achieving their children's academic goals. We have selected 5 schools in Brooklyn to launch this online learning system and remote services model. Upon completion, Urban Tech will scale out across New York and expand with its partners to end the sidelining of under-resourced families who today do not have the technological tools to succeed during the pandemic. The Parents Care model, like Urban Tech's earlier computer center model, provides smart workstations in the home with effective hardware, software, and Wi-Fi, high-quality online instructional parent training, and tutoring and mentoring services to extend learning to help students make up for education lost during the pandemic. And while we are improving remote services, we are providing job training of parents at home to help communities become an engine for economic growth after the pandemic. We are proud of this achievement and see challenges in the future that require an even greater focus on education, better health, and good paying jobs. That means building skilled, equitable, and self-sustainable communities in the next 25 years. We thank you for your continued commitment to this vital mission. And please remember, we cannot do this without you.
Computers are the wave of the future. Without a computer, you're nowhere.
For 25 years, Urban Tech has worked to change the world, one community, one child at a time, by bringing transformative learning programs and digital tools to underserved communities and under-resourced school populations.
That is precisely the reason that my foundation provides funding to organizations such as Urban Tech, an outstanding nonprofit that has developed web-based programming for students on issues such as relationships, substance abuse, and reproductive health. Urban Tech is currently working with 30 New York City middle schools, where they are providing important professional development training for teachers as well.
It's a fantastic program. It really was one of the first programs nationwide to try to bridge the digital divide between, well, communities of color and the general population, to provide kids, African American kids, Hispanic kids, Asian kids, the opportunity to have access to digital technology.
In January 2021, Urban Tech launched the Bold New Parents Care program in New York City, leading the way in the nation's effort to close the digital divide.
The Parents Care program is an exciting program that's designed to help children, their parents, and their teachers all work together to advance their kids' education. It was spurred on by the virtual education needs of the current pandemic, but it's so much bigger than that. The idea that in partnership with the educators, parents, and then outside help like tutors and mentors, we can increase the odds of success of our kids.
And there's such a gap now between the kids who do have digital access and those kids who don't. So the Parents Care program will help fill that gap.
The Parents Care program works to ensure that disadvantaged families can obtain the necessary technological tools and training they need so their child can succeed during the pandemic and beyond.
It's a 4-point plan. It first of all makes sure that the students have the technological tools they need, the hardware, software, the Wi-Fi, which is very important, that it's operating all the time, and that someone at home knows that how to fix it if it's broken. So we train parents, we provide social and emotional skills, and in some cases psychological skills, and parent training for jobs.
And with your help, Urban Tech can continue to provide new opportunities for youth and reimagine access to education.
It is a bold, new, innovative way of making education more flexible for kids, and definitely 24/7 availability for children, especially those that need extended learning.
Anything that we can do to help our kids, in the end, helps all of us.
Please help make a difference. Please visit urbantech.org and make a donation.
It's great to have the choir today. It's an honor to be singing with this amazing choir. What a moment you have brought me to, such a freedom I have found in you. You're the healer, makes all things new. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not going back, moving ahead, here to declare to you the past past is over. You, things are made new. Surrendered my life to Christ. I'm moving forward. Oh, you've risen with all power in your hand. You've given me a second chance. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, yeah, yeah.
When we return, Academy-nominated actor Edward Norton, a performance by Pink Martini, and special tributes to our 2021 honorees. Stay with us.
Hey, what up, y'all? I'm Romeo Miller. Now, it's a pleasure to be a part of this year's benefit and lend my voice to this mission. Recent reports show nearly 320 million students worldwide are still affected by COVID-19 related school closures, forcing hundreds of millions of students to rely on virtual learning.
Hi, I'm China Forbes of Pink Martini. It's a great pleasure to be with all of you tonight for Urban Tech's 25th anniversary virtual benefit. I'm a big advocate of the work of this organization, and I believe that all children should have the opportunity to learn and thrive. We hope so much that you enjoy the performances by Pink Martini tonight, and we hope to see you all soon, and best wishes.
Hi, Jason Mraz here. Urban Tech needs ambassadors for education, equity, and racial justice in order to address the widening gap in educational services caused by COVID-19. Help Urban Tech transform the lives of disadvantaged families who are in need of training and technological tools to improve their children's academic success. Thank you.
Each year, Urban Tech draws on the magnificent support of its donors and friends to help this nonprofit organization fulfill its mission. This year, Urban Tech recognizes one corporation that has gone above and beyond in helping Urban Tech and who stands for education, equity, and racial justice. I'm proud to announce that company is Otsuka Pharmaceuticals, the 2021 Education Leadership Award recipient. On behalf of Otsuka, please welcome the President and CEO, Habir Naif.
Good evening. My name is Kabir Nath, and I'm the President and CEO of Otsuka America Pharmaceutical, Inc., a global Japanese healthcare company with over 1,700 employees in the US. On behalf of Otsuka, I'm delighted to be among the other distinguished guests and honorees to accept this year's Education Leadership Honoree Award from the National Urban Technology Center. Otsuka is a leader in the development and commercialization of medicines in the challenging areas of mental health, nephrology, and digital health solutions. And we understand the critical role that technology will continue to play in addressing tomorrow's unmet healthcare needs. Emerging digital health solutions will provide greater treatment flexibility and connectivity between healthcare professionals and their patients, as well as greater representation of historically underserved communities in clinical trials. At Otsuka, our purpose is to defy limitation so that others can too. This purpose guides our individual and collective beliefs, our motivations, and our actions. It guides us in many ways, including in changing the larger national discussion around social injustice. We are committed to helping others to defy their own limitations so that everyone may have the same resources and opportunities to achieve their goals, no matter race, gender, or creed. By supporting organizations such as the National Urban Technology Center, we are ensuring that our support has a direct impact in the communities that we serve. Thank you once again for recognizing our efforts.
Urban Tech's innovative approaches to ensuring vulnerable populations can access key digital learning platforms during the pandemic is an important lesson for us all to uphold and support. Urban Tech recognizes one individual who has brought communities together with his unwavering support of Urban Mission. Please welcome the 2021 Corporate Leadership Award recipient, Bruce Mosler.
Thank you, Cynthia. It's great to join you this evening, even if we are still remote. I have just a couple of remarks. First and foremost, congratulations to my good friend Pat Bransford, her entire family, and the Urban Tech team for the great work that they do. For more than 25 years, Urban Tech has ensured that they bring technology, training, and the necessary tools to our inner city youth, to the most disadvantaged parts of our communities. Without their help, the playing field could not be level, but we also need your help. So tonight I have but one ask. Please be generous. Please ensure that Urban Tech can continue to do the good work that they do, to level the playing field for those very talented inner city youths in the most disadvantaged areas, so that they can compete on a par with those who have all the tools at their disposal. One more time, please give, and please give generously. God bless you. Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope that you have a great rest of the show. Thank you so much.
While digital technologies have the potential to improve the livelihoods for persons at a global level, those without access to digital technologies remain closed off to its benefits, resulting in even further marginalization. Over the past several years, one woman worked tirelessly to help close the divide by giving Urban Tech her time, talent, and generosity. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Jubilee Award to Catherine Bransford Zuckerman.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. Very kind of you. I have always been a fan, and we are so grateful you have donated your time and energy to our cause. And thank you, Urban Tech, for this incredible honor. But I couldn't have done it without the support of all my friends and family the past 25 years. Together, we have made a difference in the lives of so many people of color, but there is still so much work to do. The global pandemic has widened the gap for brown and black families in education, health, and jobs. With your support, Urban Tech is ready with technological solutions in education to help reimagine a new prosperity for all families as the economy recovers from the pandemic. Our bold new Parents Care program extends learning from the classroom to every household in the community, eliminating the gap and providing greater access to education and critical social and emotional learning. Thank you for helping us do this important work and joining us this evening with your donations and determination to make a difference. I am forever grateful.
You know, there is this saying, I'm sure y'all heard it, it takes a village to raise a child. The work that Urban Tech does is truly remarkable, in part because of the generosity and dedication of the community. Without the village, many disadvantaged children will continue to live in despair without the necessary tools they need to reach their full academic potential. You know what? One couple has joined the good fight and has made an exemplary contribution to ingenuity and resourcefulness in improving the lives of disadvantaged youth.
It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Distinguished Service Award to Ray Chu and Vivian Scott Chu.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Congratulations to our fellow honorees, and thank you, Pat Bransford, the board and team at Urban Tech for this honor for Vivian and I. It has always been our commitment as a couple to support initiatives that are in alignment with ours.
Mm-hmm. Once Ray and I were made aware of the work that Urban Tech was doing, we immediately knew that we had to become supporters. Urban Tech's mission of creating solutions for students that recognize their value is one that needs to be embraced by all of us in position to reach out to the generations of young Black and brown people who will stand on our shoulders. It is our responsibility as part of a community that is able to come together to help disadvantaged youth and to get the necessary tools they need for their education.
And it is in this spirit that Vivian and I created the Power to Inspire Foundation, whose objective is to help young aspiring music creators and industry leaders rise to their highest selves. Through our summer internship mentorship program and masterclasses, we have been able to identify young people who have the talent, passion, and drive to succeed in the music business. As with Urban Tech, we are looking to support those who may not have had the same opportunities as others. Urban Tech's Parents Care, Youth Leadership, and Dignity for All programs are prime examples of their commitment of giving young people the tools they will need to be successful as they move into adulthood and into the world.
So thank you, Urban Tech, for taking the time to recognize Ray and I and the work that we so passionately do. Together as a unified community that understands its responsibility, we'll be able to usher a new generation of thought leaders and creative professionals out of the darkness of 2020 and into the light of the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good day from Christian Cultural Center. We're so glad to be partnering with the Urban Tech organization as they celebrate their 25th anniversary. We pray that this song would bless you as you've continued to bless others. If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man. We're the generation, we can't afford to wait. The future started yesterday, and we're already late. We've been looking for a song to sing, search for a melody, search for someone to lead. We've been looking for the world to change. If you feel the same, then go on and say, if you're out there, sing along with me. If you're out there, I'm dying to believe that you're out there. Stand up and say it loud. If you're out there, tomorrow's starting now. Promises, no more call to war, unless it's love and peace that we're really fighting for. We can destroy hunger, we can conquer hate. Put down the arms and raise your voice, we're joining hands today. Oh, I'm looking for a song to sing. Search for a leader, but the leader was me. Oh, we be heroes. Just join on and say, if you're out there, sing along with me. If you're out there, I'm dying to believe that message wherever you stand. I'm calling every woman, calling every man. We're the generation, we can't afford to wait. The future started yesterday, and we're already late.
Thank you for joining us for Urban Tech's 25th anniversary virtual benefit. Your generosity will help Urban Tech continue its efforts to transform lives through the power of technology.
That's right, our children need our help now more than ever. Together, we can make a difference.
For more information about Urban Tech, please visit urbantech.org. Thank you for joining us, and good night.